How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Today's subject matter is talking about good old African American entrepreneurship. I came across this article today, which highlights four young brothers, four young guys under the ages of 11, 12 years old. Their names start with Joshua, who's 11 years old, Isaiah, 9 years old, Caleb, 7 years old, and Mika is 5 years old, and the company brand is known as Yummy Brothers, which is based in Atlanta, Georgia metro area. The article stated that these great young men are baking their way into a cookie empire, which I love. You know what I mean? And not only that, and because before I even go further, I love the fact that the boys' family supports their entrepreneurial ambitions at such a young age. The article also stated that for 2 years they've been mixing, pouring, scooping, and selling their great grandmother's cookie recipe. The delicious idea started with them taking their cookies everywhere, all over the good old city of Atlanta, Georgia. Every In the article also, they also stated that everybody would say that their cookies are really good, so they were just thinking we could make a living off of this selling cookies. I love it. I truly do. I remember being that young and having an entrepreneurial spirit, but my mother would always was scared if I did anything on my own or whatnot. For good reason. They went, and even before I even go further, I noticed the best time in a person's life is a child's is when you're at that age, because you have the most creative, ambitious, sky's the limit mentality for the most part. I remember when I was their age, grass cutting business, lawn, shoveling snow, selling products and whatnot. So, and it just had the sky's the limit mentality. When you get older, a lot of times people have a negative connotation towards everything because they've had a bad experience. So a lot of times bad experiences will make people, it's only going to do two things: make people not want to do anything anymore, or it's actually going to give them the drive to want to increase their efforts so that they can be successful. Those are the two kinds of people you have in this world. But when you're younger, a lot of times, especially these young guys' age, I think it's a great thing because a lot of times they just have I can do it. If it fails, it's not the end of the freaking world. They can't, for the most part, with the support of their family, they're not going to go into the poorhouse. They don't have children of their own, so they have the extra time to do these things. They just have to worry about going to school, and they can still try to have fun all at the same time as kids, but they get to see what it's like to actually operate a business. I love it. I think this should continuously happen, all right? Anyways, let me get back to the story at hand. They actually went to their father and told them that they wanted to start their own business selling cookies, and they actually came together as a family and brainstormed on what the name would be and what the logo would be. And obviously, the father told them this is going to be a lot of work, and you have to take this seriously. You can't just screw around with this, and this isn't a game. Now, before I go further, the key word to really listen to is family. Family, 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 family. When it boils down to it, family, what's going to keep people going today and in tomorrow, and I'm talking about 2021 and tomorrow, the year after, next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, is not only it's going to be family, not only from a physical perspective, a mental perspective, but definitely from a financial perspective. The smartest people are the ones that are putting the family. Like I said, if you look at your last name and look at the people in your family, and do you guys combine resources regardless of age? Or are you guys doing the old school nonsense of, okay, well, you're at this age, get out of the house. I'm not going to contribute to you financially. I don't expect you to contribute to me financially, and we'll go our separate ways. Now that is becoming the new norm to put people in the poorhouse. Ask the middle class of the day and tomorrow, and you'll see what I'm getting at. Because the thing is, rich people know how to keep things in the family. However, I see a lot of middle class and poor families that think that people are not supposed to keep it in the family when it comes to resources, when it comes to money, when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to ideas, all that. You look at any rich family, they keep it in the family, one, but then they teach their members in the family how to keep it so that there's a legacy and generational wealth that consistently takes place. And these families actually have meetings with financial professionals and attorneys and accountants, et cetera, and so forth, to ensure that the money is growing, that the money is going to specific areas that it needs to go, and there's financial intelligence all around. That's why my shirt says financial intelligence is sexy, for that specific reason. Okay, that is the power of family. I've seen it from middle class working people to poor working people to rich people. The power of family is putting resources together, not separating at 18. I'll leave it at that. That's the old school way of doing it. That was true during the time where you had plants and factories all over the place. Look around the United States. You don't have that like that anymore. It's not like the 1950s or 60s. I'm just saying. All right. Anyways, back to the story at hand. All right. The name itself, since given the fact that the products that they make are yummy, and they are brothers, it just makes sense. Need I say more? The company's known as Yummy Brothers. So if you're in the Atlanta area, and matter of fact, they actually you should check out their website because they actually ship their products nationwide. So support this great family business. The article also stated that they have the products are lemon white chocolates, chocolate chips, snickerdoodles. Listed the second oldest brother. He actually stated that, and he stated that they have over 36 different types of cookies. No matter the age, each brother has an important role in the business and are treated as equals. But each of them have their favorite part of the cookie making process. I think that's a beautiful thing. Scooping the cookies is Khalib's actually favorite part of doing the job, and quality control and the taste test is Mika's job and favorite part of the job. So hey, get to taste the goods. Yummy Brothers ships nationwide, like I said earlier, but the four still go around the communities to events, selling baked goods and all that good stuff. And while selling cookies is serious business for young brothers, for the young brotherpreneurs, as the article stated, education is still first and foremost, and I couldn't agree with that. Do both. You can get educated in the school and get educated outside of school. There's all kinds of education. It doesn't have to be just a standardized education, but I implore that they're taking their standardized education that much more seriously. And to quote Dr. Royce Watkins, every single family, especially Black families, need to have a business and be very rigorous investors all at the same time. Meaning, if your last name is Jones, then there needs to be at least one member of the Jones family, no matter where they live at in the country, that owns a business and that talks financial literacy and doesn't just try to brag and talk about how nice their cars are, how nice their houses are. No, spread the information wealth. And show people how they can implement that and then be able to go from there. So I love that all at the same time, okay? To end this video off, the article stated that when the boys bake and sell the products, it's usually on the weekends. The great parents make sure that their homework is all wrapped up before they get started and packing away their cookies. So like I said, they're going to school and they're working a business. And they're not even in high school yet. It's a beautiful thing. They also stated that we don't make the products every day because we're kids and our parents don't need to treat us like robots. And I can understand that as well. They're still kids. They need to enjoy life. But the beautiful thing is they're getting themselves some real life experience / real life education. And you can't put a price tag on that. So I commend everything about this article. That's why I had to talk about it. The best part about this company is Yummy Brothers have sold over, and I quote, 400,000 cookies, making a decent amount doing so, and they're having fun at the same time. So check Yummy Brothers out. Go to the website, Google them. They're in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I myself am going to support them. I'm not even a cookie fan, but I'll find somebody who is. And continuously, guys, to do what you're doing. And that's just, this family's making money moves, and that's why I had to talk about it. Speaking of money moves, if you're interested in joining the Gold Standard Partners, if you are a crypto investor, don't forget to sign up for free and join the team. If you do so, I will contact you and we'll talk about how, if you purchase specific packages and actually recommend other people to buy packages and sign up for free if they're in the crypto. Mostly everybody's buying crypto nowadays. So, hey, this is just another aspect, another way for you to get crypto and to be able to put money on a cryptocurrency card and be able to pay bills and buy groceries and buy whatever you want to do and go from there, right? But anyways, on that note, family, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Remember, you can't get fired if you own the companies. As you see, Yummy Brothers owns the company, and they're not worried about getting fired, and they haven't even made it to freaking high school yet. It's a beautiful thing. As always, make money move so you will live broke like a fool. And always, appreciate life. Take care, family.